Hello, digital virtual world. We're at Lebanon shooting a living Dayton commercial. I'm with Mr. Lusk, who's our director of pricing and supply. And this is one of our multiple propane, you can also say liquid fuel satellite divisions. So let's go inside and get a tour. See there. All of our facilities have a keypad. So this, one of the things I want to share with you current and future entrepreneurs is when I come to a satellite operation, obviously I want to do a couple things. I want to look at the facility, the condition of the facility, the cleanliness, is it organized, all that. Why? Because if it's not, I know my team's not really dialed in, and this is outstanding. So shout out to John, Fred, and everybody that works out of here. This is very, very organized and clean, and that makes me happy because I know you boys are working 12, 14 hours a day, and the last thing you want to do is come in and make everything organized and tidy. I get it, so I appreciate it. So how does that happen? If you're running a business, you always hear me talk about culture. Why is culture important? Because I believe people don't want to come to work and have to understand and read a 5,000-page HR manual. If they do something wrong, here's your write-up, all that stuff. Yes, we have rules at Dunkin', all those things, but fundamentally, I want every employee at Dunkin' to feel like they're their own entrepreneur, they got their own business, and they're empowered to make the right decisions under our core values. Why do I do that? Because here's a great example. I've not been up here in 6 months, and I was telling Jared, it looks awesome. Why does it look awesome? Because the people care. Why do the people care? Can you answer that question? You may not know. I'll tell you why. They care because the organization cares about them, and they've seen that. Because it's true. Because we don't have a company without our people, and this just makes me happy. Why? Because I can remember about 15 years ago, I would come to some facilities, and it would be a disaster. So we as an organization have improved. It makes me very proud of my team. So let's go look at the terminal. Here's our bathroom. You would think, these dudes don't need a perfect bathroom or all that stuff, but toilet works, it's clean. I'm happy. You can show them that there's no embarrassment there. You come out here. Now I want to ask, also you can see right here, here's our terminal loading procedures. We've got it. So if we have a outside carrier that wanted to get some product, this tells them exactly what to do. Right now we don't have any of that. This is all internal, but this is good. So I'll show you the facility. So the trucks can pull in. This is 24/7, 365. You can see right here is the Scully system. So what's a Scully system? The Scully system goes like here, hooks to the truck, turns green, everything's grounded, it's safe. Got your loading head right here. At one time, let me explain what this facility was. Well, why'd you guys do this? What were you thinking about 12 years ago or maybe 20 years ago? Remember RINs, which is an acronym for Renewable Identification Number? Think of it like a social security number. Well, one time they would assign that to every gallon of gas. Well, Enterprise is about 500 yards down the road, so we would pick up some fuel. At one time, our customer was Kroger's. Get the ethanol, splash blend it. They're happy, we're happy. Both people are making a little bit of money. The economics changed. That no longer became viable for us, so we switched to biodiesel. How do you know we did biodiesel? You can see the lines are insulated. So, we have, I believe it's 80,000 gallons capacity underground, 420s, but we can add 10 more if we wanted. So right now, I don't know if we're doing biodiesel, probably not. We're probably just doing dyed and clear, because I don't think the economics are working like they would. But the person that's holding this camera, Mr. Lusk, I'm going to ask a couple questions and then we're going to shut it down. Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
Does I think you were saying right now the economics, is it fair to say, aren't perfect with Enterprise? Most of our loads are not coming out of there. Is that correct?
Most of them are not coming out of here. We're getting a lot of product right now from Cincinnati, but okay. Lebanon's still in the picture.
Okay. Now, one other thing, because you're actually more in tune than I am, and you're doing more than just pricing and supply as you grow in your career. So, we have our Troy operation, which is propane, but that 30,000 gallon tank, if you can possibly zero in, you obviously do all the purchasing and the supply for propane. And
Yeah.
just for the people really quick, one more time, you kind of get some of our supplies starting in the summer, correct?
Oh, yes.
Or in the spring.
That's right. We plan our whole year out for propane at the very end of winter, and the end of winter for us is March. Wow. So March and April, we plan the whole year out and 12 months in advance, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to plan that far ahead.
Well, I just wanted to give everybody a little insight on that. This at one time, I was very proud of this. My dad was thinking outside the box, him and his team, and we still use it. And it's a big facility for us right now. Then the last thing I'll show you is the semis parked here. They pay a little rent. So the bottom line is, if you feel you're a company that maybe you've got some stores here, but you're not based out of Ohio, you're like, man, I just saw this video. This looks pretty unique. We could maybe want some physical supply or some storage. If you have any of those thoughts, call Mr. Lusk, Jared Lusk, or reach out to him on LinkedIn, and you guys can have a conversation. I can't promise you anything, but he handles this, and if it's a win for you and a win for Duncan, he'll probably make it work. I just wanted to share that information. Have a great day. Enjoy your week.